G'day everyone and welcome back to the Back to the Future series, the Back to the Future video game. We're watching Story 3, we're playing through Story 3, and I wasn't going to record this episode today, but I want to because I want to find out what's going on with First Citizen Brown. We're trying to convince him that we stuffed up the timeline.
Calm down, Martin.
And we need to fix it.
We need to fix it. Ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
Yeah, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of
How do we get him to understand? Keep talking. Want me to keep talking? Let's do this.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Yes, your memory. Can we just give him the book?
Check this out, Doc. It's all your notes about the flux capacitor, your greatest invention.
That can't be my notebook. The handwriting is far too sloppy.
It is. What about this?
Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
Yes.
The rocket-powered drill?
Yes. Jog your memory.
Never worked. A failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Okay, keep talking. What else have we got? What about this one?
They don't need it.
He doesn't need it. What about the clock tower?
Something about that clock looks familiar. Something about that clock looks familiar.
It does. Is he going to hide something in there?
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full.
Okay.
Wow, that is cool. The sound, it's kind of lulling. Right, wait, what was I doing?
Okay, what's going to help to jog a memory?
It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors.
Yes, it is.
I think. The whole town is under surveillance.
Yes, it is. Clock window, the symbol. What else?
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter. After my wife, of course.
That's
Yes,
a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Okay, so what if we... Is there anything we can pick up here? Anything we can do? Oh, the photo of Einstein. Oh, a movie ticket.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was going to give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Ooh, okay. The clock. What about the Einstein?
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
It was the same
Wasn't
dog.
anything natural about
It is. Come
Einstein's
on.
a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Stop trying to confuse me!
Oh.
My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask
I
anyone.
don't think it's you. I
a
think it's
fact.
Edna.
You can look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear.
That's George
August
McFly
25th,
and Trixie.
1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
What?
And not incidentally
Wasn't
the day
you?
I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands
In the background.
his destiny.
Look, in the background, that's
Not
me.
what I see.
What do you see?
Have a look. Have a look. It's me. I'm in that picture. That's me.
B? I think it is.
It
What?
is.
It's me. And you. The other you.
Yes.
It is me.
Yes.
And you.
Yes.
But how?
Because we were there, time travelers.
Michael,
Yes. Come on, let's
It's
fix
impossible.
this timeline. It's not impossible.
It's science. Your science, Doc.
in this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Yes, you are.
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons.
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Jules
Not
and
Edna.
Vern.
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley.
Hill Valley's
You
fine.
know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are
fine.
happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Yes,
Give me a break.
there
You don't
are.
really
My
believe.
citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc,
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
No, you've got to believe me.
We worked for over 50
You're my only
years,
hope.
my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder.
It's 55,
You dare
actually.
claim that our citizens are unhappy?
yeah,
Our citizens.
yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of
Afraid of the
demerits.
consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And
Yes.
until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
Okay.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Okay.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
With proof. Uh-oh. That was Edna. Okay, so what's next, I wonder? Okay, I'm thinking our next goal is going to be to get proof. So we're going to go
Doc
talk
wants
to
proof
Dad.
that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I
What
blacked
happened to
out
the
for a minute
cameras?
there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell, nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible.
Have a look
We
at the
take
baseball
great pride
bat.
in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
There is. It's the baseball bat.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what?
Of the person who whacked you in the head.
Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you
Sector L.
remember?
Sitting
I
here.
was sitting right here,
Rewinding
copying
the
another
video.
incriminating scene onto my tapes.
Yep.
My tapes! What happened
Yep.
to my tapes?
Stay
Oh,
calm,
no.
Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
I don't see a box. Can we... Pardon me. Can we
The
play?
monitor's dead.
The monitor's dead.
The monitor's dead.
Monitor's dead.
It's not working.
It's not working.
The monitor's dead.
Monitor's dead. Okay, it's not good.
Here it
let's have a
is.
look.
Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a
Someone's
minute.
taken all
You
the tapes.
see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
We will get to the bottom of
Who
it.
could have done this to me?
I reckon it was Edna.
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Yes.
Not exactly. No.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
They're not going to land you in trouble. Let's look for more clues.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
there's got to be
Well,
something.
we can make new ones.
something.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more
Sure.
than, say, 6 months.
Ah,
6 months. But I need those tapes now.
No,
You
we
need
need
the
them now.
tapes.
Yes, I need them to prove
What
to
I
Doc
mean
that
is-
we're in an alternate timeline. Yeah.
You know, your time is valuable. I
It
would
is.
hate for you to have to redo all that work.
You said you needed the tapes.
I do.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
I had an
It wasn't
interview
easy to
because I
get,
got
believe me.
demerits.
I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
History's gonna change. Oh, let's prove it with this one.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean,
Let's follow
really
the
listen.
story.
You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
It has.
You said that to him?
Basically,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait. I got him to listen, Dad, and he's
It's
gonna make
okay.
things right for you
If we
and
go back
Mom
in
and
time,
all
we'll
of us.
fix it.
I can't explain
We
how.
will
You're
fix
just gonna
it.
have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first, I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's
Ah,
not in
come
my
on,
genes.
back me up. Do it for your family.
Think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
Sector X. Do it for Arthur.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah,
Arthur McFly.
Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons.
But he got
Dad
put away.
stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's
Yes.
what he always used to tell me.
You gotta help
And what are
me.
you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Yes.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in
What?
the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course.
I
Gotta
didn't
cover
think it
all
was
bases.
working.
Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
This one. I remember it from before.
I feel like I missed something here.
We did. We just switched it. What's going on?
I feel like I missed something here.
What did we miss?
I
That's
feel like I missed something here.
What have we missed? Correct feed. Yeah, we did it.
Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Yep.
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try
We
flipping
did.
the switches.
We did. It's there. Have we got it?
There, that looks like us.
We did.
So
Got
the
it. Good.
surveillance tape must be on this VCR.
Yep.
This must be before the attack.
Good.
Let's see.
Skip it
I remember
forwards.
cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Cleaning the playback heads.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh? I can't understand it.
The
It's
tiniest
not the
little
way he's
tap on
supposed
his
to
head.
behave. Why, even the old Biff would
Hey,
never.
wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I
So-
wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
Of course we can.
X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
X11.
Lorraine.
Don't lay into me, George.
Oh,
I've
here
got
we go.
something very important to say, and then
This
I'm
is a
going
very
to be
interesting
leaving
story
again.
now.
Something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right.
Did
You
hear
two
what I
sort
just said?
things out.
Yourself
I've got some
together.
business to
You think
attend
I'm
to.
not
We've got a
together?
picture.
I'm more together
Let's
than
go back
I've
to
been in
town.
months, George.
I reckon we talk to the cop.
I haven't had a drink all day.
Or is it Biff? Okay, we're back in town. Biff or the cop? Biff or the cop? And do I do it now or do I do it next episode?
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Are you going to throw up again?
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's.
What's an X11?
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the
Okay,
one that
he's
shows how
brainwashed. It's
people
got
are
something
fed
to do
up
with
with
his
all
watch.
these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous.
It is
should probably be
dangerous.
dumped in the recycling bin.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are
Yes.
you talking about?
Don't play
Timeline.
dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
You didn't at my dad's house. You didn't
See?
at my house.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
Can't remember.
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last
What's
thing
the
that
last
you
thing
do
you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Yes, Edna.
Yeah,
It's
she
all
wanted to run
about Edna.
a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Diagnostic.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
It does sound bad. Let me see your watch.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Okay. How do we get to X?
Cool. Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh, there's X and 11.
Biff? Okay, that's weird.
That is weird.
What's wrong with you?
Looks like he's...
Where's my dad's tape?
Decycling?
Recycling bin? Could you, touch your toes?
Okay, so he's susceptible to...
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right.
That's hilarious.
Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Do the
Hey,
chicken
Mr.
dance.
Tannen. What's up? Is
I'm
that McFly
hypnotized.
kid bothering you?
No, I'm not.
You can't go in there. Hey!
Where is it? Get it. Oh, in he goes. See you later, Biff.
Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Okay.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here goes nothing.
Oh, here we go. In we go. Into the decycling bin. Are we okay?
Gosh, ma'am. Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus.
Here we
What
go.
on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
X11 on
I
your
do
watch.
all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly?
Yes. That's me.
McFly.
That's
Strickland.
the decycling
Oh,
plant.
hi, Martin.
Everything gets
Give me the
catalogued.
tapes, Edna.
Mr.
Uh-oh.
Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Uh-oh.
Biff, stop!
That's hypnotized.
Stop! Oh no.
Can we do something about the watch? Escape from Biff and save George's secret tape. Okay, we've gone for long enough. This has been a very interesting episode, but we have gone over time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've been able to last out the episode. I'll see you next time when hopefully we can escape from Biff and find the tape and do all those things and beat the game. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you later, alligators.